Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here today at School for the Fool. Today we're going to start off a little bit differently. We're going to just sit and chat for a minute. Um, Recently I have been a member of a group on Facebook just as support while I was ascending, and I try to stay away from the tarot comments. I try not to get involved in a lot of stuff. This was not an actual tarot group. This was just an ascending group, and I'm not a member of very many, uh, but this was one of them. And they were bashing tarot card readers, saying all tarot card readers were scam artists, and this whole view of crystals and clearing chakras and all this foo-foo-y spirit stuff we do over here in the West, and how horrible we all are. And how I was informed that if I was a true healer, I would never charge for my services, and I should get a real job and work a real job and then heal for free on my free time. And then just because I don't like my job, it's not fair to go and scam people. It was very abusive. I left the group and I was watching all these readers and healers defend themselves, and I said what I had to say and I left. And then I decided I was going to speak here because I wasn't going to be heard. I wasn't being heard there anyway by the people that did not want to hear me, so it did not matter at that point. Look, like everything else in the world, there are people with bad intentions. There are people that are out there in their egos for the wrong reasons. That is not fair to label all readers as scam artists and bad people. That is not fair to say that they have taken from anything. If you go and pay somebody $400 for a reading and you got ripped off, you do have to take some responsibility in that. Now, in saying that, is it fair for anyone to go out and hurt anyone and scam anyone when they're supposed to be healing? No. Third off, I heal my family and friends for free in my free time. I heal myself in my free time. I go out and pick up trash every day. I do 1,001 things. I don't get paid a single cent for it. I do not agree with the monetary system. I hate it. I fought it my whole life. I despise it. But I have to come to terms with the fact I still live within the monetary system. My son still needs food on the table. The bills still need to be paid. I get to feel good about myself. And why do the healers have to change the monetary system and run themselves ragged? It is not fair. It's not. If you go to a yoga class, you pay a yoga instructor. If you get a haircut, you pay for your haircut. People do not like being hounded for free haircuts. I know a lot of stylists, they hate that. They say it's their biggest pet peeve. That's okay though, right? If you go get acupuncture, you're paying for a service. It is an energy exchange. So if you get a healing reading or a reading with a reader, you make an exchange however you decide to do it. That is up to you. Now, in that being said, do I think that we need to be taken advantage of? No. So we need to learn some tactics and maybe some tools out there to help us find the reader that's right for us. And guys, please be kind to the healers. Please be kind to them, and know that if you're watching any one of these videos, how hard the people that work behind them, these videos don't get made by themselves. This time does not get made by itself. These people that are putting these videos out there or offering their services, that time has to come from somewhere. And believe me, like I said, I wish we could just all get up every day and live in our abundance and money was just, but that's not where we're at. We have to shift out. And if we go one way this way, or two one way that way. Remember, guys, that's too much yin or too much yang. We need to be the bridge right now. I think that's really important to remember, and we need to be kind and we need to show compassion. You don't ever know what someone else is going through behind closed doors. Now, in saying that, please, let's try to protect ourselves from getting ripped off. If you've ever gotten ripped off, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for your bad experience. But I want to share some tips here today on what I think would be beneficial in looking for a reader that would match up to you. So if you'd like to meet me at my board, I would love that. And for all of you that join me here on a regular basis at School for the Fool and love tarot, I love you guys. Thank you for freaking keeping that energy going for all of us here. Tarot was beautiful. Tarot was amazing. Tarot is wonderful, and it can change your life. I know that the readers that I have come in contact with have provided a healing energy and created that with me, and I have been healed, and I have been blessed by that experience, and now I get to be blessed by giving that experience with other people. And hey, I'm not a right reader for everybody out there. No, I am not. You gotta resonate with the reader. Otherwise, it's not right. It's not right for you. That's why there's different readers out there providing different services. So let's head on over to my board and I will share my tips with you on how to find the reader that's right for you. Now, first of all, I think it's important we just look at the situation. We've got intention, right? And we've got the intention of you and your energy. We've got the intention of the reader and their energy. And the cards and what they have to bring to the table. And if your intention is not the right intention and the reader's intention is not of the right intention, the reading is wrong right off the bat. Now, we need to use the tarot wisely as it's meant to be used. It's just another tool. It's how you use that tool. Right? It's how you use it. You can't blame the cards. The cards are beautifully, beautifully illustrated. And they are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms. And then you've got these beautifully written books that help you navigate your way through your path. They're the stories to help you compare where you're at, to help you resonate with, to show you the way to help you heal, for you to do the work. It's your intention of it. If your intention of it is not of pure and you are using it to outsource and be addicted to an outcome, you have to look at yourself. You also have to look, once again, too, if you can, at the reader and connect. Now, especially for twin flames, there are a lot of companies out there trying to make money, and they have people, when you go onto a Facebook group and you join a Facebook group, they are trying to get your money and they are trying to predict union and continue to take your money to predict union. I personally believe, as a twin flame reader myself, I don't want to predict union. I think union should be a surprise and a gift from source. What I do is I will help you, help you illuminate your path on the moon and help you reclaim your pieces of higher self, do the shadow work with you. And really that's what it's about. And not to take your money, not to continue to take your money till you have none. That's not the purpose. That is not the intention, the proper purpose of this tool. Now, let's get some tips on how to find a reader. And please remember, this journey's within. This journey's within. There are many ways that Source helps us heal and helps us illuminate our path. This is just one of them. That's why it is a tool to be respected and used wisely and with care, as it is a divinatory tool. All right, we're here at the board. First things first, law of attraction. Let's start there. If you really want to cultivate this, and this is for your journey, you're going to ask Source the universe to help you with this. First thing you need to decide is if this is the right path for you. Why are you doing this? And cultivate this with the universe. Ask a source to send you the right reader in the right time. Second off, don't act off impulse, right? Acting off impulse is like shopping. You could make the wrong choice. You really need to meditate. And once again, too, let source guide you. Let the universe guide you. Because that's how you're really going to cultivate the right reader. Do some research. Doesn't take much to do some research. You have your phone, you're watching me on it. Just take a little bit of time. Don't put yourself in that place. It helps you slow down and connect to your intuition. Do they resonate with you? Do they resonate with you? Right? This is all about listening to your intuition, not your impulse. All right, moving along. What's your budget? Realistically, what is your budget? Does this make sense for you to spend money on this service right now? Listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Is this something you need for healing? Or are you just acting off an impulse and you're looking to fill yourself with something? You can get obsessed with getting a tarot card reading, and to me, I don't believe that's the point. I don't believe in that, because we have to still do the work. And if we are just constantly getting a tarot card reading, we are just addicted to the energy that is created there. We're not actually using that energy and then putting it back into us, and then we go off and do the work. We don't just keep getting the readings. And also, please remember and understand, a lot of these readers put a lot of energy and work into these readings, and it takes a toll on them sometimes too. I know some of the things sometimes I experience while I'm reading other people's cards. I have to cleanse my energies and I have to heal my energies, because it can drain me, but I would never not do what I do, because I love healing. I love it. There are so many free readings on YouTube. There's so many free readings. Readers offer them all the time, every month. Watch one. Be thankful. Be thankful for that reader that spent the time to tape that reading and put that on YouTube for you. I know I've been blessed by the readings that I have been able to access, so thank you. And also thank you for giving me this forum to be able to do what I do as well. You could learn to read the cards yourself if you really want to do that. I know it's not the same as creating the energy with the reader, and that's what I really like about having that shared experience, is the energy you can create. I know when I was first starting off, I gave free readings all the time. It was great. I made a lot of great contacts and friends that way. You have to remember, a lot of these readers have paid their dues, and now they're just trying to create their heavens on earth. But once again, too, look at what you're paying for. If it doesn't feel right to you and it feels like a scam, or you feel like you're being used, or you don't have the budget for it, please don't do it. This is your path. This is your journey. Don't screw with your healing path. Don't do that to yourself. Make the right choices. Make the right decisions. Follow your intuition with your heart chakra. By impulse, by fear, by addiction. We don't need that. And what's my most important tip? Remember that Source, the universe, always has your back. And if you can't afford a tarot card reading, don't go down that path. You don't just heal with card readings. There's many ways to heal, and Source will always have your back. Source is always going to do what's right with you. When the time is right for you to get a reading, if that's what you really want and you want to do a money exchange for it, you'll know. Because hopefully you are learning to use your intuition. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here today at School for the Fool. I hope you found this information helpful. And really, I look forward to seeing you all again in class soon. You all take care.